Hey, what's going on, people? This is DeBears, and I wanted to give another update. Right now, we are going through the Gear of the Game's 9-year anniversary battle, and giving an update on the game strategy of what I've been doing here. I'm going to do some purchases, show you what to buy, what not to buy, show you State of the Union account, do some upgrades, and kind of go over general concepts here. I've had a request for a couple different types of videos, and I'll try to run out a few series to help out the beginners and advanced players on what to do. So I have some upgrades cooking right now. This guy is at class 6. I got 3 more levels to go. I was debating waiting to do and wait when I level up from 23 to 24 to hit on both health point and armors. By general, that is your strategy, to hit these 3 categories right here, and then work on your sidebars as the options, as if you can afford or if you have the permits. That's obviously the big challenge. You know, for instance, I get the offers for the Seraphim for 350 prints, but I'm just so far from the print to make a dent that it just doesn't seem economical or worth it. Same thing with Seraphim. I decided to go for it because I've been trying to slow play and camp a little with all these other players that camp and just play events. That's given them a strategic advantage. So right now I'm working on upgrading my Seraphim, or my Solaris and Cerberus. I maxed out the health points, and I'm going to make some movement on next up on the rockets, because I tend to see him going up against, with all my heroes, going up against tanks. So he's as strong as he can get in health and armor, and I'm going to give him some damage, versus tanks too. So that'll help in that regard. I'm also going to, for this event, and I'm running a little behind, but I am going to buy premium for the 2 weeks. And if you look at the shop, I'm gonna have to get the 30 days because it's 10 and 10, so you might as well get 30 days worth, and you can click through ads and you can get some value add out of it. You really want to play every day if you're gonna do premium, at least to get the minimum rewards that are offered. So I'm gonna grab that. And then I've grabbed VIP for AI, because this will help me unlock. As I unlock AI and finish this category, it'll give me a lot of gears for the quest. And requests are up here. This particular event, I'm going to run it to probably about 1350. Sometimes I can take it to 2400. But to do the 2400, you really need to do a tournament as well as AI. So in that scenario, I would unlock this tournament up above and then clear this bar. But it'll take you a rerun or 2 to clear it, because you go up against super players. And I'm not one of those. I'm a good to above average player. And you're going to be playing against 90%ers along the way here. So the game has definitely not made this balanced, but this is a great area to grab skill cards and hero prints. Even if you can only get halfway or a quarter of the way, when time permits, grab those skill cards when they're offered up in the front. In this scenario, I'm going to unlock VIP, and I'm going to complete that bar. I'm going to do the access. And you get a perk here, though, that you have to get it early. You get 0 credits, 0 permits every day. It also increases your hold rate. And with premium, you can hold 14 permits. They're going to give you more permits too with the premium. So it's a domino effect of what you're doing for a tournament. And trying to take advantage of those best options. All right, so let's get into some of these upgrades. Let's pause and get some of these purchases. All right, I'm back. So I recently just had to get the VIP. I just unlocked the tournament VIP, so I'm going to make a run at this. It's going to give me the 0 option for 0 battle. So as I'm managing my permits and the process here, I can run 2 events trying to get through these as much as I can. So the AI obviously is really easy. This one, as soon as it gets to 3 or 4, I might stop and then switch between the other event as what time permits between the 2 events. But now let's get into some upgrades. So I got some boosts. Most of my units are maxed that I use. What we talked about before, your core units. These guys, I'm not really pumping these out. After 10 minutes, I'm getting the first case and that's it. Same thing with him. But he's decent for tournaments. Decent to start the initial rush if there's a rush tournament where you got to rush to center. Decent for, what you need when you're fighting infantry or spammers of infantry. I hate the fortress. I'm only doing him because of the scientist, which you can see where he's at. Helps with any rushers, spammers. My tank hammer is up there at 10 days, 8 days. My Zeus is maxed, Typhoon's maxed, Torrent's maxed. Energy Shield is up there, 12 day, max. One more left there. Cyclones, don't use them, they got nerfed. So if I follow quests, I gotta do all of this rounds. So between Fortress, Hammer, and some infantry and Cyclone and Poseidon and Delta, I really don't use those other than the scouting of a Delta. So, but my Viking, my Thor, my Vertex, that's all maxed. So your core units, air, sea, and land, I have maxed. My buildings, I need some work on my armor and health points, but everything is maxed from a production standpoint. So I could use some work here on armor, 6 day versus 12 day, 6 day, 5 days. So scientists would help me with that, but it's going to force me to do all the other things. So dilemma, how do you manage your resources and dealing with that? With a finite amount of resources, what do? You pick and choose where to go. Don't spread it evenly across that you aren't maxing a core unit. You got to focus on something as your core focus to give you an advantage. And you have to be playing with some sort of maxed unit and max production for that unit. So it's very important that is maxed. So if you're a land guy, you need that maxed. If you're doing special vehicle factories, you need that maxed right there. If you're AV guy, you need to max that. And then your air fleet, you have to max the servicing. So, I'm kind of universal. I've got it all maxed in production. I use everything. I don't use space, so it's not maxed. It does enough damage if you're doing AI, but not really. I mean, most people's armors are cooking, wall. I would love to upgrade that, but for whatever reason, the quest won't give me that. My bunker's been upgraded and I've been doing that all through the quests. It's been pushing that to updates. So I think I might take everything to like a day 8, and then just go pure focus. Like, I hate upgrading this thing, but it's slowly making me do it. My air defense, I've got one more to do here, and then my defense towards sea is maxed. So these two are important. I will max those. I will let that go up to like day 8. I will begrudgingly do this. It's just a matter of how do I want to spend those resources. My heroes, these 3 I max. Those are my core. But no, I have enough to make a serious dent on my beholder, but I think I need more like 15,000 permits to really make it a class 7 versus the 10,000 I have right now. So I don't think it's worth it to even update that. And beside this guy right here, I'm not even going to touch that. Not worth it. I wish we could focus and trade in permits to give you a better focus on what you want to use. All right, so let's get some upgrades done. So this guy, I'm going to speed him up. So like I said here, what is this, freebie? Go for it. We have premium, so it'll do it. So they also, you notice with the event, you have 20% discount on the cost, as well as 15% discount on the gold usage for speed up. I do have some speed up saved, so I'm going to burn what I got. And then these guys will be looking pretty good. I'm going to use 195 gold on that, save the day. So I'm going to 272, and so I got 2 more to do. Don't really do health. You cook them, and then I rebuild them. Upgrade. So he's doing 73 more damage. I'm going to do it. 10 day, a 7, a 3 day, and then 100 gold. I'll tell you how I got all the gold later. Okay, last one. All right, let's turn on some volume here so you can hear too. Last one, 344,000 upgrade. Then I'm gonna have to convert some gold. This one's 11 day, 9 hours. I could do the 12 day on it, I suppose, or 7. Let's go to 12. Can't do it. I'm gonna do that. 7, 3, and 1. And then I can spend the gold, 90 gold. Save some gold doing it that way. Alright, so now he's maxed. So I need to get to class 7 here. And unfortunately, I'm a long way away from permits. I'm 600 away. 3,200 on my Seraphim, and 11,500 on my Cerberus. Alright, now let's do some other upgrades here. So I'm cooking on these rockets right now. Like I said, I want to get them tanky. So I'm going to do some upgrades on these. I need a 3. And I need 2 singles. Okay, gold, 39.
Upgrade complete.
Okay, a 7-day, perfect. Upgrade. So I'm getting 17. I don't know about you in the comments. Tell me, do you tend to see him fighting infantry or tend to see him fighting tanks?
Upgrade complete.
I got 4 more to go. I think I'm gonna do one of these. I want to see how much it moves the rockets versus other bad guys heroes. You know, their flying Wasp moves around a lot and dances, and you can struggle to get him to get the accuracy on hitting him. So I am gonna probably hit on one of these accuracies to hope that it helps versus those moving targets right here. So let's see, we're at 80 and 71. Let's see if we upgrade that, if it moves the needle there. Hope so, because I hate to waste on that. All right, let's go see what this experiment did. Rockets, 8173. So not really much movement there, unfortunately. I really need more on that. I need that like in the 90s to really effectively take down those wasps, those red guys heroes. I definitely still want to do more damage though. So I got a difficult decision to make here. Do you go more damage or go more accuracy? I'm definitely going more damage.
Not enough credits.
Okay, let's go exchange. So if you noticed, I have quite a bit of gold. What I do to get gold in certain offers, I do plus 500 offers. And then also when they offer me in the special premium bar here, when they offer me the 440% for $20, it's 10,000 gold for 20 bucks. Or I buy skill card programs with gold and at plus 500. That's the only time I'd buy. These are not good offers at 200%. And you can see your percentage icon right here. Too many people buy these things at those rates. These are not good deals. Wait for the 500s. All right, next up. So I needed to buy credits. And I'm going to exchange for 1 million here. Making sure I do that right, just double checking. All right, just reloaded. And I need to jump back to him. Upgrade. We're at 7-day. 14 hours gold.
Upgrade complete.
Got 2 more to do, so remember, we want to do Matilda, multi-gun, or this. I feel like he does good versus infantry. I don't know that I need that. And I don't know what the next level does, if it increases range, or if it increases, it has any perk, per se. Sight range 1 on the next one. Gotta think about that for a second. Alright, decided to go with rockets. I might even just split them because I'm impartial, but look at this craziness. After I updated the rockets on the last one, it dropped the percentage down. You just saw it live here at 81.5, and it's now 79.8 once we upgraded the rockets. When we upgraded this, it didn't say you're gonna get a negative accuracy. That's crazy. I wonder if there's a glitch with that or what. That's insane. That sucks too. But if you're looking at accuracy here and you're dealing with that Wasp, that's 7970 is part of the problem. So if you want to be able to hit it and not let it dance around, that's you go there. If you want to have the power to hit when you hit it and knock it out of the sky, then you go there. So you're splitting hairs between the two. You're probably gonna help yourself both ways. So maybe since I don't have a vote or a preference, I think I just split them. Rockets equal more fun though, that's for damn certain. So let's do one of these. We'll see where my mind goes in a minute. Looks like we're getting close to out of speed ups too. I'll have to figure out where I can even deploy 12 days. I got a 10-day. And then 3-day here on this guy. I really hate that Wasp. Alright, I'm gonna do this. I wanna hit the Wasp.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, I'm locked now. Maxed for the level. Class 7. Seraphim class 7 maxed. Solaris class 11 maxed. Beholder, nothing. Cyan, nothing. You gotta pick your battles. Plus that would be all the money to upgrade those things too. So you gotta really focus here. I really like that new hero coming. I wish all these guys had anti-air. That just seemed to be fair. But no. Alright, so next up I wanted to hit on is something the scientists wanted me to do, and I'm just going to play along to see if it's worth it. Well, I collect 160 gears here. Let's get that. So this is why all the players do this. The super players, they camp in between each tournament. And now you're running a tournament every month. They could literally just play once a week, a month, or every 2 months when they run a tournament, and they're just hunting for these rewards right here, skill cards, to max out their skill bar. So at this point in the game, 5 years in, I'm starting to learn some of these strategies and tactics. So wish I would have known them 5 years ago, but slowly but surely. So what did I want to jump in here too? So quests, jump on what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to do Scorched Earth, which you guys all know I hate upgrading this thing. Or doing Ready for Service. So I'm good with doing some of these upgrades here, but I did kind of want to focus some of my upgrades with my heroes being done and my core units done. People tend to either A, go after your HQ, or B, go after your production factories. So it would be nice if I had the extra speed ups to upgrade these things to max them out, so that they're a little more tanky versus those sweeps and those flanks where people are rushing around your base to help you withstand some of those attacks. So I think I kind of want to focus here on those things. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Alright, so I chose to upgrade the Scientist Command and Control. It is 87,000, 10 days. I have a limited number of boosts left here to kind of use this event and the discount. Plus the Scientist gives you 10 to 20% discount on the upgrade too, so it's giving you a double whammy. By strategy, like I said, I was letting the game scientists tell me to do some upgrades, trying to take them to like day 7 or day 8. And it's giving me some freebies, like where it's giving me health upgrades and things like that, giving you a discount. So that's cool during off season, off event, it's giving you an extra discount like it's during event. But I am going to focus on upgrading my health and armor on my hero, and specifically my assault vehicle factory. I'm going to see what I can get done on those, and then move to maybe special vehicle and AV, because I don't want people rushing and taking these things out. So where do for instance, I got some upgrades there. So I think I'm gonna put my focus there. I could upgrade that to see if it gives me one. It's kind of like rolling the dice. Is it going to give you a upgrade or not? Things to consider, but I only have so many speed ups, so I'd hate to speed that up. So with that being said, I'm gonna jump through some of these here and try to see what I can do. So let's hit the health here, and I've got 3 left. I got some singles I could throw at it. Okay, gold, throwing at it.
Upgrade complete.
Upgrade. Let's hit the 7-day. I guess we burn that one.
Upgrade complete.
Hit the 8-day. Got another 7-day here. So obviously I'm gonna run out of boost here soon.
Upgrade complete.
And I'm not gonna burn all my gold, for upgrading here. I'll just wait for the next event and take the discount. Health, armor. I got some 14 days there. Gold. I'll use gold under the 24-hour on the discount days. No other time. Alright, so that's at a 12-day. I do have those 12 days. Where are these guys at? 10 and 12. So that'll make this a little bit tankier, but still not quite there. I got the resources to pay for it. I just don't have the speed ups. Okay, let's just quick look. 5 and 13. So we're almost done. Look at that, 1,000 gold. Alright, so I think we're getting done. Other thing I wanted to show you when we were doing that and got those skill cards I got to unlock. Here's where our skill cards are. So we're at 17 and it just unlocked daily first victory bonus. So I'm going to improve that. I'm
Not enough credits.
Gotta do it again. So gotta convert by the million. Jump back to the skill cards. Increasing daily first victory bonus. Improve. And this is gonna give me a series of upgrades here. It's gonna pop a couple. Next up, attack the heroes. Hell yeah, let's get it. Give me a 2% increase. This does make a difference. Your skill cards make a huge difference. What else do we got? Container capture speed. Absolutely. Oh, even unlock that. War points. Increase the amount of war points. Let's get it. So I can unlock 18. No, not enough yet. Alright, so we got a good series there. We just got 4 from that playing the event and getting those skill cards. You can see I'm close on many others right here. And hopefully we get those soon. Alright, thanks for watching. Comments, likes, subscribe. Thank you.